All right, welcome back. It is week number 4 in our weight loss coaching series. I'm Dr. Andrea Christian Parks. Welcome to my channel. I'm glad you're here. I have been talking for the past few weeks about coaching and weight loss. And I started this series because I realized a lot of people just did not know what I'm talking about when I say coaching makes all the difference in weight loss. And even the concept of weight loss mindset. A lot of people think it's just, okay, I'm on diet or I'm off my diet. Like it's working your plan or not working your plan. Like if you have the weight loss mindset, you're working your diet. And if you don't have your weight loss mindset, that's when you fell off your diet. That's not at all what I'm talking about. That's diet mentality. And I talk about that in the first week. And so if you've missed some of the videos up to this point in the series, go back to the intro. I start out there by talking about my own weight loss story and my weight loss journey. And I want to share that story because I'm not coming from a place that says, it's easy, I've always been thin, or it's not that. It's a matter of I went through the process and I know how challenging it is. I know it's hard work and it might be simple, but it's not easy. So I'm here as an example and as help. So go back and catch up on those and hit subscribe and your notifications so you don't miss one of these stories or one of the next episodes coming up. Okay, this week we're talking about weight loss and fasting. And I know fasting is like one of those things people love to hate or they swear by it. It's very polarizing. People are on far ends of the spectrum as far as fasting is concerned. And then there's some people who are just hesitant to even think about it. Okay, well, I'm not going to try to convince you too fast or not too fast. I've done videos that talk about the hormonal basis for why fasting can be helpful. But I have watched people do intermittent fasting and get no results. And I know exactly why they got no results. And it has to do with the thinking around fasting and what it means and what they do when they do eat. And that comes from their thinking about what they should be doing when they do eat. And so it's fasting, just like any other diet, it doesn't make any difference really if the answer is not to change the thinking behind why you do what you do around food. So let's talk about what that means. So the other day, I got an email that the church was going to fast. And there were some reasons behind we were going to fast this particular day. And I mean, it was a true fast. It wasn't, we're going to fast from this thing, or it was a food and food fast for this particular day. And so I said, well, okay, I believe in what we're fasting and praying for, so let me participate. So that day I was in the office seeing patients all day. And in my office, I have a couple of things in my drawer for emergencies. And they just kind of sit there because there's really hardly ever an emergency. But, if someone in my office is looking for a treat, I have some dark chocolate in there. My nurse gave me a container of cashews. I have some caffeinated chocolate for days where I need a little boost and I didn't get up and make my coffee or whatever. And I don't do caffeine every day, but when I feel like I need it, I use it. So, okay, I've got all this stuff in my drawers, in my desk drawer. And so I come in and I'm fasting. So I'm drinking water and I'm seeing patients. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because what I noticed was really fascinating about my own brain. So when you put yourself in a place where you're fasting, all of a sudden there's all these reasons to eat. Have you ever tried to fast and realized that, where you're like, oh, that would be good. Oh, I want to eat that. It was really interesting, because what I did was I took my mind and I said, I'm going to observe my brain today extra carefully around this particular topic of eating. How many times is my brain going to tell me, oh, you should have a snack. Oh, you should have something to eat. Now, I know I'm fasting, but apparently my brain didn't get the memo, because all day long, well, at least hours and hours of the morning, my brain kept saying, you should get a piece of chocolate. You should have some cashews. You should, like, these little quiet, I'd come in from seeing a patient to sit down at my desk to chart, and my brain would go, oh, you should grab a handful of, and I thought, isn't this interesting? Here's the key. Here's the kicker. I was actually not hungry. My brain kept offering me snacks as options. And when I really paid attention, I was like, am I hungry? I wasn't. I was not even hungry. But all of the noise in my brain kept thinking, you should have a snack. And really what it was I was busy, and it was this kind of it was kind of a reaction to, oh, there's a minute to sit down. A rest equals snack. Like, even if it's a 30-second sit down and breathe for a minute and then write all the charting and jump up and see the next patient, oh, that's an opportunity to eat. That's what my brain wanted to offer me. And I thought, look at all these times. I will tell you, towards the afternoon, I started to get hungry, and I definitely had more moments where my brain would go, you should have something to eat. And I'm like, no, remember, we're fasting today. We'll eat later when the fast is over. But those episodes, out of all of the times my brain said you should eat something, were the minority, like the very tiny minority. Most of the time, my brain was offering me options to eat when I was not even really hungry. One time, I was thirsty. I needed to drink some water. I had been wearing the mask, and I was hot, and I needed some water. So I was like, oh, I'm actually really thirsty. The option to put something in my mouth didn't need to be food. It needed to be water. So I drank some water. And then I had some situation where I just had this taste in my mouth, and I needed to get rid of it. And so my brain said, go have a couple of cashews. And I thought, am I hungry? Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, it's this taste in my mouth. I need to chew some gum, have a mint, I don't know, something, and make the taste go away. I didn't need to eat because I wasn't hungry. So I'm telling you all these stories because fasting helps reveal your brain. And that's really powerful work. You don't have to do a full-on fast for a day or whatever it is, or however many hours you were thinking, to end up getting this work done. All you have to do is wait till the next time you're really hungry. Like, really pay attention. Back in my weight loss basics videos, I talk about the hunger scale, and I talk about eating only when you're hungry. And when you look at whether your body is truly physically hungry, you start to realize that if you're not physically hungry, then you don't need to eat. But your brain will offer you many, many times until true hunger comes when you could eat. Like, oh, you could have a snack. You could have this. You could, a cookie. Oh, the nurses brought donuts, or whatever it is. And you're not actually needing to eat yet. So all you have to do is wait till the next time you're hungry and watch your brain have its little pattern before you even get physically hungry. And all you have to do is keep reminding yourself, I'm not hungry yet. We'll eat when we're hungry. It's not a problem. Don't make this a problem. It's okay. And then you just manage your mind. I know. I make it sound really easy, and it's not. It's not easy, but it is very simple. And that I can help you with. I know that a lot of times it's just like, I can't. I don't know how. I don't know what. That's why I'm here. So if you want to work with me, if you know that a coach is absolutely what you need to untangle some of the thoughts, get the mindset right, email me. My email is drandreachristianparks@gmail.com. I would be thrilled to sit down and do a consultation with you. And if you want to work together, we can work together. We can take this apart together and get you absolutely to your goal without a lot of pain and agony and restriction and deprivation and diets and all that stuff that in the long run, in the long run just doesn't work. Okay? So I'm here, and thank you for joining me for my weight loss coaching series. I will see you next week.